Alright everyone, welcome to the What Was That channel. I'm broadcasting live from an undisclosed location. No, I'm just kidding. It's Saturday, June 24th, 2017. It's about 9 o'clock. It's absolutely gorgeous out where I am. I'm going to get some audio tests done just to make sure I'm not wasting my time here. Alright, and they seem to be working. My audio is good. No more jacked up audio for me. How's everyone tonight? Let's see. Make sure my pop-out chat is here so I can see everyone. What's going on, everyone out there? I got some cool stuff tonight. I just want to get my chat set up here. All right. Let's see here. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in. This is the What Was That channel. I started this channel because I like to look around at videos and find stuff, and lately I see everyone making great channels out there with tons of informative information on the deceptions that are going on. It's pure deceit out there, and people need to wake up to see what's actually happening. I'd like to start the show out with some weather. I think because weather affects us all. It's everywhere. It's right next to me in this room. It's outside, and it seems to be weather all over the place is crazy lately. And even where I am, it's usually cloudy lately. But we've seen a break in the clouds. I actually took a video today. I'm gonna try to get it prepped here. Let's see, I'm gonna drag it over here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and this is what my skies look like today. Let me see here. I don't want to pause it. All right, ready for this? Check my sky out. Look at that. No planes. No trails. Play it again. I was so blown away. I never get to see that. Not one. It's pretty amazing. And as I look outside right now, I'm going to actually just confirm. I'm going to look outside right now. Nope, it's super clear here. The sun has gone down, it's dusk, but I can still see pretty clear, and there's nothing out there. Which brings me to my next weather clip. This comes from the Nicholas Cabal channel. He seems to have, where he is down in Florida, he's plagued with these trails, like we all are. But let's show his today, the difference between where I am and where Nicholas is. Again, Nicholas Cabal channel, an affiliate of the What Was That channel, providing excellent footage of what's going on. Here we are. Let me just make sure the audio's prepped here. All right.
This is a daily update. Yeah, this does not look normal. Not to me anyway. It's still blue in some spots, but majority of the sky here is that.
Pretty crazy. We get those clouds where I am. Crazy. And I'm pretty sure down in Florida there's some storms off the coast brewing, or were brewing. I'm not too sure. All these clouds here. I see you had the pink clouds the other night on one of your videos. We get the pink clouds here. Usually, there's an old saying with that. If the pink clouds are like that at night, it's going to be hot the next day. Like real hot. Well, there we got some chemtrails. No, right there. I believe they take advantage of the clouds or the precipitate that's already available in the sky. Well, they spray this stuff, which gives a medium for which the. I wish I had something like that. All right, and that was again a video from the Nicholas Cabal channel, providing us an insight into the crazy weather modifications that's actually happening all over the United States, and I'm assuming the world. Um, it's really crazy. Let's see, I I was trying to look at old pictures online, like old just vintage pictures, to see what the clouds and stuff and the weather patterns look like in the back of these pictures. And it was interesting. I mean, the clouds look somewhat similar to today, but you can definitely tell the geoengineered clouds, or whatever you want to call them, the seeded clouds. It's really evident. The other thing I wanted to take a look at that I don't think is getting a ton of attention is, again, the Yellowstone. Yellowstone, the supervolcano, is hit by a swarm, or that whole area has been hit by a swarm of smaller magnitude 3 earthquakes. They are saying that they're subsiding, but it's hard to tell. Let's see if there's any updated information. It's tough to tell because everyone gets different sources. Yeah, 770 small earthquakes total over the past 2 weeks. I mean, they got some action going. Or, I don't know. It's tough to believe all this when they lie so much about other stuff. But you know, it seems to be a lot of reports of it. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure my chat is working. I'm also gonna make sure my audio is working, because the What Was That channel is plagued with audio issues. Not so much lately, but it was in the beginning. Let's see. Doesn't seem they have a large update on what's going on. There has been. Let's see, Yellowstone, NASA. They've been flying Sophia supposedly around it. And Sophia is a sophisticated air observatory, which NASA uses, which, you know, we pay for. We do pay for this. Look at it. It's actually beautiful. It's an incredible piece of machinery. And what they have is a lensing system, telescope system with all computers, and it's just all stuff in here. And it takes a couple days to re-outfit this thing. I think it's like 20-something hours. They could re-outfit it with all different types of lenses and optics equipment. And supposedly it was being tracked on a tracker, a flight tracker, circling Yellowstone area. So were they using Sophia to monitor ground disruptions, changes in the crust? I don't know. It's tough to tell. They never tell us anything that's true, so pretty crazy. But that's Sophia. And again, if anybody doesn't know this Sophia right here, sees better than the Hubble telescope, admitted by NASA. Flying in our atmosphere that supposedly limits you for distance of seeing, Sophia clearly is operating during the daytime, so it is looking through our atmosphere out at something. I'm sure it's using some sort of different IR spectrum camera of some sort, but still, pretty crazy. So we'll see what's going to happen with Yellowstone. I am keeping my eyes on it because it's definitely. I just don't want anybody hurt. I don't like that stuff. If we can prepare before something bad happens. Yeah, NASA is bull. I agree. I used to. You know what really hurts me is I used to love it. I used to believe it because I just want it to be real. I went to a technical high school where I was taught that I can do things. We conceptualize the stuff in our head. Our teachers would make us put it on paper, and then we go into shop class and make it. So I took something that was in a different reality per se. I put it on paper, and then I brought it into this. So I always feel that I can do anything as long as I can research and study or whatever. And I get upset when I see this stuff because I don't know. I use my brain to the max, I think. And if I don't know something, I definitely, I'm no professional. I don't have a lab coat on, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I'll stop clicking my pen. I do it out of just habit. Let's see. I did want to show. Let's see. I'm gonna check my panel out. I'd like to give a shout out to Nicholas out there. Your videos are awesome. I appreciate it. Nicholas lives in the same county as their launch pad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they launch horseshit all over you when they launch every time. Well, I got some pretty cool footage that I'd like to show tonight. It's not too much. I'm going to keep my broadcast around an hour tonight, unless we get some stuff going, and I'll, obviously keep it going. But I just like to remind us, everyone, that about this reality we have built around us, and it's like just crazy. You have all these institutions or education telling you all this stuff that you can question, but they have lab coats on, so you're just an idiot for even questioning. No, 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 no. I came from an era where you did question everything. I question everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't get mad when people question me. You may, take it personally, but yeah, unless Dread goes live. Yeah, he makes me laugh. He's the reason why I started this channel, because it's right. You do good question things, and I had so much stuff built up inside me that it's just like crazy. But yeah, we just have this fake reality built up around us that they generate, and we use our mind to create it. They're using us against ourselves. They tell us something, and our mind generates it for us. Just like space, you visualize space always in movies. All the Bond movies start out with space. They always start out with a satellite, this or that, and that's where you build the conception of, or the conceptualization of space in your brain. And then all NASA has to do is tell you it's real. And then you're already programmed to like, oh yeah, I saw that in like whatever movie with a laser in space or something like that. It's real crazy. Let's see. One of the first videos I do want to show is actually I was just cruising around looking at some other people's videos, and I saw a video with some reflections in an iPad that one of the guys was wearing, and I've only seen 2 of these videos where the guy has an iPad. And we're gonna bring up the original video, and it took me a while to find this. Let me pause this. Go ahead and full screen this. I'm going to bring this to the beginning. All right. Let it load and make sure the HD is good. I want everyone to see this because it's about to get real. All right. So what you have here is the space station crew member, Peggy. She's going to be discussing life in space with Texas students. All right. So let's go take a look here. All right. I'm going to get it to right when this guy is chilling here. All right, watch this guy's iPad. You can see the reflection of this blue stuff in the background. You see all this other stuff. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. I'm going to slow it down to a quarter of the speed, 75% less. All right, he's just filling up his water up here because that's where they get their water, from the top nozzle up there, or whatever that thing is. Just want to make sure my audio is good because this is some serious stuff. All right, we're gonna keep looking at his iPad. Right there. Right here. What is that? What is that? That's a face. That is a porcelain mask. You can see the eye, the nose, the mouth. You can see the strap that goes around. That is clearly a dude in a hoodie wearing a mask. And I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna leave that up. I'm gonna grab, I should have prepped for this one, but I didn't. And you'll see it, it's a mask. I want to bring up the video that I originally saw. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, I apologize. And again, I am looking at audio here, or I'm sorry, video, with reflection of what looks like a person in a hoodie with one of those porcelain masks on that the elite here. Hold on, let me check my audio. It seems to be working. All right, and we're gonna show. I'm gonna make this like this. Okay. I just want a side-by-side comparison so everyone can see this here. Okay. And then here is the reflection. This is again modified in this is someone else's video. This is I don't have any, I don't know how to zoom in on stuff like this. So someone must have taken it to Photoshop. If anybody wants, I have the link to the original footage. If they can zoom in on this iPad of what that is, I'd like to really confirm it. But this is another video supposedly zoomed in on it. And you can see it is a mask. You see the nose, the eye, and the mouth. You can see there's another person back there with a mask on. Right there. Right there. There's another person with a porcelain mask on. Porcelain mask. You can see his eyes. You can literally see the person's eyes with a mask on. Okay. You might be asking, there it is right there. There it is right here. What's going on? We got some serious stuff going on. There's the iPad. There it is. You can see it. Like, what the is that? Literally. That's like a mega what is that? This shit is like movie. This is like crazy. Okay? Now, there's a movie made by Stanley Kubrick, who has some controversy with the Apollo missions. And he made a movie called Eyes Wide Shut. and it's a look into the elites and how they work. And he was murdered after this movie came out, or he died. But let's take a look at some of the masks they use in this movie. It's these elites. They go to these parties and they run the world. Look at these masks. Look at them. Look at them. And then you're going to sit here and tell me these dudes... Look, you can see that mask in the background. It's like a baby one or something. I mean, it is literally weird as fuck. Let's go and play this. You can see it right there. It's literally a white mask. You can see his arm holding the camera. He's doing the recording. This dude is run. You can see his arm right there. His arm, face. And again, it's in super slow-mo. Super slow-mo. This guy's done getting water. He knows he did this on purpose. You can see him look at that guy who's standing right there. Like, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Sneak by. This dude did this on purpose. We're going to go ahead and slow it down again. There he is. There's the main person. And again, here I'll show you the other view that someone else has. That's supposedly what it looks like up close. So you get the eyes and this mask, and then back here there's another mask, and you can see its eyes. I'm gonna try to find a video where it's a little bit better quality. Let me try to get this one lined up where I want it. Now it makes sense of what these people are in fear of. Oh, I apologize. I'll go back to the zoomed in one. Again, this is not my zoomed in video. This is someone else's video who they supposedly have access to magnification software. And here's what they got. You can see his eyes. It looks like he has a Bane mask on. On the other side, to the right of him, here, there's another mask right here. There's someone else sitting right there with one. Yeah, right here, those three dots. Right? Let me go ahead and back this up a little bit here. Oh, I apologize. Let me get this one. I apologize. It's in like super slow-mo, so you gotta forgive me. I'm trying to get it like prop just right. Hold on one second. I'm trying, Nick, here. I'm gonna try to get it paused just right. Alright, so now they're gonna zoom in. Two. Yeah, but there's this dude. Look at this dude, man. What is that? What is going on? I mean, seriously, this is some shit right here. Look at that. That is one of those masks, man. I just want to check a couple settings on my stream here. Alright, it is public. I got that going. Alright, cool. And again, just crazy. pretty crazy. I'm gonna leave it on there for a minute. I want to grab another video. Let's see here. How's everyone doing out there tonight? I'm doing excellent. It's beautiful out. It's like 70. I got my window fan in. Beautiful, cool air. I'm just trying to get something set up here. Alright, I'm going to close this video out, which has the zoomed in one, and I'm going to replace it with another zoomed in one. Actually, I'll leave them all up. Screw it. Alright, so this one's here. Take this one here. And we're going to... this flat earth clown, or NASA clown. I don't claim any rights to this video. I'm not trying to make any money or nothing, but I'm using it to show that people with Photoshop are really awesome. Okay, so let's see. And I'm gonna pause it because you can see this mask down here and this dude's right here. Look, like, what is going on? This is how the elite dress. This is literally what's going on. It's exactly what's happening. Look, there's another one of those masks. It's like a baby one. It's one of those porcelain stupid masks, man. What's going on? Shit is real. And I don't mean to swear, but it is crazy. I would really like someone to take a look at this with some professional software. See if this is real. This is the only time I've seen this guy use an iPad, twice. Every other time they... Look at this guy's face. Looks like something from a movie. You got two of those masks. And again, take a look here. I just want to put the comparison up so people see. This is Stanley Kubrick's Eyed Wide Shut. It's a look into the elites partying and, like, you know, all their rituals and stuff. And let's take a look at the masks they use. Do they look similar? Like weird? Huh? I mean, I just don't know. They wear those same hoods. Look at it. It's the same thing. It literally, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. This is like, to me, this is like big time. This is huge. Check out my window in case there's some black SUVs rolling around. Let's see. Alright. I just want to go over this one more time. I mean, look at this. I'm going to show the original footage. I dug through NASA's webpage to find this footage. And they had it. And I'm going to go. And you can literally see it. I'm going to make it full size. You can see that guy's face right there. It's exactly like Anonymous. Yeah, and Anonymous to me gets it from, what did I do with that picture? Anonymous gets it from, I mean, them. These are the elite masks. This is, this movie's really crazy. Eyes Wide Shut. It'll make you like, I don't know. It made me like weird for like 2 days, 3 days after watching it. But it's a look into the elite, the Illuminati, how they run, these crazy parties they throw. And I don't claim to be any type of connoisseur or knower of any of this stuff, so I'm just using observation to show Stanley Kubrick, who knew what was going on, made a movie about it, died a couple days later, and then here you have a picture of the same people seemingly in charge of recording people in the ISS. Like, here you go. You see it right there? See what space does to people? It makes you into porcelain. So you wear a crazy porcelain mask. What's really odd is there's two. There's one in the background. I'm just going to pause it one more time. Then we can move on. But, I mean, to me, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. Nuts. There's one there and right here. So this guy's even behind this guy. And again, this is what the hell's happening? That's it zoomed in. That's the iPad zoomed in. For anyone who isn't watching. I mean, I don't mean to keep beating a dead horse. Wesley, what's going on? Welcome to the What Was That channel. We're just going over some stuff. I'll do it I'll do it again real quick. If you what we're looking at is Peggy Watson is being interviewed by Texas students, and if you notice, this guy's wearing an iPad, and we're about to find some gold in this iPad reflection. So let's go and restart it. And if you're watching this, I apologize. We've been going over it a few times, but to me this is huge. Okay. All right. So if you notice his iPad, you can see the. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. It's a great night. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to try to get this reflection perfect. Now watch the reflection in this iPad. Okay? You see some padding or these things on the other side, but wait. Wait. All right, right here. Look in this iPad. What do you see? Yeah, someone fucked up again is right. That is that. Check that out. That is a dude in a hoodie with some weird mask on, or his skin is literally like that. And then in the background, you can see it in the little iPad, is another porcelain mask. See? So this dude, see what space does to your skin? It like turns you into something. And what it reminds me of is, Wesley, I don't know if you remember the movie called Eyes Wide Shut by Stanley Kubrick. It was a look into the Illuminati's elite parties and stuff like that. And in it, the elite wore masks like these. And to me, this is literally who's running us. You have these masks, these porcelain masks. And that's literally what you see here. One of these baby ones. Like the Greek or Roman, whatever they used when they wore the play. They did the plays. I'll get this out of the way so you can see the iPad again. It's clearly a mask. Dude in a hoodie. Another porcelain mask behind him. These are the people that run you. This is it. Look at this guy. I bet this guy literally has a Glock or something on him. And in 1 second, he will splatter these people's brains all over this if they mess up. That's why they're scared. I mean, this is insane. Alright. So I think that's enough of this, and I want to confirm this person in a hoodie. They're clearly in a black hoodie. Like this. And I have another video that I want to show. Look in the movie what Stanley Kubrick is literally telling you. They wear these hoodies. These robes, you can see it coming up the side here. It's the same thing. It's literally what he's wearing. It's how the elite dress. It's crazy. And I'll just play the rest of this NASA footage here so we can wrap it up. He zooms back. You can clearly see all the electronics. It's not bending of the light. It's not super special protons. It's not anything except a dude in some weird ass mask back there. Look at it. Recording them. That's exactly what's going on. Some crazy shit. Alright, that's enough of these. I've had enough of these. grab my bookmark page. All right. So let's take a look at this footage here. Oh, before we do, I just want to check my chat, make sure everything's good in here. I'm gonna do an audio check here. It seems I'm doing real good on my audio lately. All right, let's see here. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it is crazy. It's literally crazy. It's been bothering me all day. I spotted it last night doing some stuff, and then I found the original clip today, which took me like an hour and a half. It was like a mission, and but I found it, and then I just kept going over it a few times, and I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, and I don't care anymore. It's just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second, grab myself a drink. So if you don't hear me talking for a second, it's not my audio. All right. All right, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for the sound check. All right. All right, ready for this ISS tour? This is a tour inside the ISS space station. And I'm going to go ahead and scan to the part that I want. All right, right. Let's start it right here. Okay. So here he's going into this node. Okay. And if you see this node, it's completely vacant in the center. Everything's stored around the side. All your supplies are neatly, strapped to the walls. FYI, I'm off today if you want a guest. Wesley, I have not even set up, I don't even know how to set up the Google Hangouts on my OBS yet. As soon as I do, I want to do a like 10 streams, 10 streams in, like open session or something like that. Some like big promotion for the What Was That channel. I want to get 10 streams in, see if I get some more OBS add-ons going on, and have a big open discussion on the 10 videos. I want to talk about all the compilation of all the top things from the videos. But definitely, I want to get my my chat going so I can bring people on. But let's take a look here. So this whole hallway, or whatever you want to call it, is empty. Okay, so this guy's gonna cruise through here. Cruise through here. See how empty it is? Nothing. You can go. You can. It's a clear path. You go right through here. You see one of these duffel bags? This would be like $9 at Walmart. This costs the U.S. taxpayer $2,000 each one, guaranteed. All right, here we go. This little window. Ready? You see this little window? You see the guy already? You see the camera. He's holding the camera, the astronaut. And then if you look into the upper, what would be his upper right, but our upper left, you see who? Who do you see here? Who's there? Right behind him. I'm pretty sure it's the guy in the black hoodie. Making sure. Is it his feet? I don't know. Could be his feet. I'm not too sure. I want everyone else's opinion. No, it's his feet. I see it. Debunked. We debunked this. I feel good. All right, cool. I mean, I'm gonna do it in slow-mo. That dude has to be in the most uncomfortable position ever if his feet are way up like that. But it is. Those are his feet. Alright. Never mind. I apologize. We did this live. We debunked live, folks. That's what the What Was That channel is all about. Seeing if we can figure some stuff out. Alright. That's garbage. I'm throwing it out. It was a quick clip. I thought I caught something. And it does not look like I caught anything. I'm tossing it out. I mean, look at how clean that place is. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Yep, I agree. It's his feet. Totally. Yep. Totally debunked. I for sure thought it was, I was hoping it was going to be that guy in the hoodie so I could confirm the other video because I want proof of that other video. All right, let's see here. What else did I want to show? And here, I'm gonna see if I can get this one to work with the audio. Give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure the OBS is working. Houston, can you hear me from 200 miles away while my $100 a month cell phone doesn't work half the time?
This is the Voice of America. We're in Roman Mamonov. Can you hear me?
All right.
I have Gravity Sciences Glove, U.S. operating segment, some sense of lack of growth study. Sun as our guide for when to go to bed. That's going to be used. That
people will live in the future in different...
I'm just trying to find a specific part of this clip. I should have pre-done this. Again, this is the most unprofessional Flat Earth channel, but it is the What Was That channel, where we try to get some serious content going. So forgive me while I try to find this clip I'm looking for.
that we could develop urine process.
What kind of effect it has for your body between each other?
There's doing many different to it. You feel comfortable.
Can you tell us a little bit more about International Space Station? In which part of International Space Station you're right now?
Behind this biological process.
More about how your body feels in 0. Tell us a little bit more about what kind of experiment.
And benefited completely by.
Who will live in the future in different.
Is going to be a huge savings for Earth benefits. Water. It's
more about everything.
They're explaining how they drink their urine, how they use like centrifuges to clean up their urine and re-drink it.
States, do you guys discuss that, or you try to avoid that? Oh, that's interesting. Do you guys discuss politics? Flying objects outside.
Oh, here we go.
Do you have any special instructions in case you see something like unidentified flying object outside the International Space Station?
Okay, do you have any special procedures or whatever when you see an unidentified flying object outside of the ISS? Now, if you look, this is June 23rd. This is yesterday. Yesterday. They're going to talk about UFOs. Why? Because it is the great UFO deception. They're slowly going to unroll this freaking UFO crap. So let's listen to that again. Get the audio up on it so you guys can hear. I'm going to go back 5 seconds.
You see something UFO. I have a very specific question from our audience. A lot of people believe in UFO. Do you have any special instructions in case you see something like unidentified flying object outside the International Space Station? And would you like to meet some of this, let's say, green people, green creatures?
Well, actually, there are no special instructions, but I do think it would be very interesting. I would love to meet people from another world.
You know, just a little, just getting your feet wet, dipping them in the pool of the UFO. You know, the UFO conspiracy. They're gonna unroll that they're real, but they're really not. Just an odd question. I never really have seen that question asked to the ISS astronauts, and you can see she pretty much shut that down immediately. Right? Pretty crazy.
And YouTube. How
Hey,
does it
look at this. Look at how clean this place is. No dust, no nothing. Just imagine your house had this air filtration system. You wouldn't have to worry about chemtrails if you had this air filtration system, which this ISS has. Look at it. There's no dust anywhere. What do you have? A ton of flights going on, Nicholas, down there? I'm gonna look out my window and see if I see anything. Give me 1 second here. Nope, it is clear here. I can see the stars and everything, which is odd now because I usually don't get to see that anymore. Just a couple years ago, I used to do astrophotography, and I was able to go out almost every night and catch beautiful pictures of the stars. And now it's like very difficult. Let's see here. Let's get Peggy. Oh, you know what? Seeing Peggy's on my screen. I don't know if everyone knows this. I got a question for the audience. How long did Peggy Watson stay in space? Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. How long did Peggy Watson, how many days did Peggy Watson achieve in the ISS? How long did she stay in the ISS? Anybody out there? I'll give a minute for everyone to think about it. Yeah, I have no airplanes out here flying right now. I got my windows open. All right. Time is up. Peggy, what's in here? Peggy right here. She achieved. She broke records. Peggy broke records. She smashed records about staying in space. Peggy Whitson accumulated 666 days in the ISS. 666. And to prove it, let me go ahead and let me find it here. Let me find it. All right. Bring this over. Right here. I don't want this audio from this crappy ad. Get that out of here. All right. What do we have here? By the time Whitson returns to Earth in September, she will have spent 666 days in space. What do you guys think of that? Huh? 666 days. I'm going to go ahead and put that in text format so you all can see that out here. 666 days. So now we got some dude in some weird creepy mask filming the ISS, and then you got Peggy up there for 666 days. I mean, it's just crazy. Just crazy. People gotta wake up. When I started this channel, I was kind of just doing it, but now it's like serious. Peggy Whitson, 666 days. Get this off my thing. I'm gonna go down so you can see it, because this ain't no joke. Right there. Nicholas, do you use any type of flight tracker on your PC? In the flight trackers, you can click on the flights and they'll tell you what they are, whether they're commercial, and some are completely unmarked. I've seen some unmarked ones. They won't tell you any call sign or nothing. Completely unknown, flying around, which is pretty interesting. And that's on flight trackers that you can get on any website, any flight tracker website. Yeah, it is weird. So Peggy Whitson, spending 666 days in space. Very crazy. Very crazy. Let's see, wow, I'm almost an hour in? This is crazy. This flew by. Wow, I thought I was a half hour in. Alright, I still got some more material I want to go over. Oh yeah, Peggy Whitson, 666 days, which leads me into the next thing that's funny. I used to study chemistry. I have a small chemistry background. I'm pretty good at it. I took a lot of it in college. I enjoyed it because you can see it happen. You can actually deprotonate stuff and watch it change. It's not like math. That's just theories and, you know, a bunch of writing in paper. Chemistry, you do it. You can see it happen. And it never dawned on me until recently that we are carbon-based life, human beings, carbon, and carbon happens to be number 6 on the periodic table of elements, and carbon consists of 6 protons and 6 neutrons in the center. Now those 6 protons and 6 neutrons are surrounded by what are called valence electrons, and there are 2 in the closest shell, and the next outer shell contains 4, which equals 6 total electrons, giving you 666. So, are we developing a pattern that we're starting to see? Do we have a false reality built around us? I mean, this is serious. May not sound serious in my voice. I don't want to yell. Yelling gives me a headache. That's why I try to be pretty calm about this. I just find it absolutely insane that carbon is 666. What we're made of, you know. And again, it's just a theory. Nobody has a picture of this. See how it's just an animation? I don't know. I just go by the math. I can't believe I just said that. I just go by the math. But you can see these experiments work when I do some chemistry. But still, it's still weird. 666. All right. I love making fun of evolution. It is like one of my favorite things to do. I do not believe I came from a soup of rocks and like water and stuff. It's just literally insane. And it's fine. People want to believe that, and it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I sleep just fine knowing I'm incredibly special, and so isn't every other human being. We're all special. Let's see. I don't really have any pictures for the next stuff. I can make fun of evolution. I usually, yeah, get another vid. Do some plain vids. Again, this is the, what do we have? Nicholas Cabal from the Nicholas Cabal channel is possibly going to provide some videos of an unusual amount of air travel or air traffic around his area. So maybe we'll get some footage and we can say, what was that? But while Nicholas is gone, I'm I'm gonna make fun of evolution. Let's see here. And again, I have no, let's see, evolution. I'm just gonna put up a picture so I can make fun of it. Alright. Alright. One of the things that always drew me away from, and again, I don't know what it is. I'm not claiming to know anything. I don't have a budget that allows me to use high altitude aircraft, to maintain high altitude aircraft. I don't have any type of support for any type of scientific stuff like that. I'm not the government. I don't collect your money. I'm using my scientific tools, my brain, my eye holes, my ear holes, you know? And even as a kid, one of the main things playing with model airplanes, I always wondered how a jet relands on an Earth rotating. If you watch an aircraft carrier out in the ocean, just a little bit of variance in water, changing the elevation of the deck, you can see how chaotic it is for pilots. It's insane. And I always just wondered, what's going on? It's just crazy. One of the big things I wondered about the Big Bang was the cosmic Big Bang. There's a couple different types of Big Bangs that supposedly science says that happen. It's just amazing that the lottery is so crazy for them that it works every time. The cosmic Big Bang exploded from nothing, came all this matter. Okay, so for every explosion, there has to be some sort of energy source, right? Something has to have the energy to explode. Where'd the energy come from? I don't know. I never could answer that. But nothing blew up into all the matter and mass we have here. Why don't they do an experiment, do it to my bank account, which has nothing in it. They can blow it up doing a Big Bang experiment and load some money into that thing, right? They can just prove it. Okay. It's just insane. It's literally insane. I used to be like, yeah, it's really crazy. But when you think about it, 4.6 million years ago, after all this crazy stuff, well, no, let's take it further back. Let's go further back. Let's rewind the YouTube video they have. Because they know back 20 billion years ago. They can just rewind this YouTube video they have back to 20 billion years ago. And the Big Bang happened 20 million years ago. Okay. So all this dust and energy and stuff just swirling around out there in the universe, traveling at crazy speeds. Fast forward 15 years, which would be 4.6 billion years ago. So from 20 billion years ago, the Big Bang happens, 15 billion years go by, and then you have the Earth start to cool down, right? Earth's surface, supposedly, 4.6 billion years ago, was covered in pools of lava. Okay. All right. Then, 3 billion years ago, life began. Okay. How did life begin? From lava. Okay. So what happened was, after the lava cooled down, it formed a hard rocky crust. Now, according to science, 85% of the Earth's weight, roughly 5.9 times 10 to the 24th kilograms is the Earth's weight. 85% of that is liquid mantle and core, inner and outer. Okay? That leaves 15% being the crust. All right. Now, after the crust was formed, tons of water appeared, raining, washing, just flowing all over, taking these rocks and wearing them down. And these rocks, start to make, a soup or a slurry, right? And then, all of a sudden, the soup came alive. And then, 3 billion years go by, and you have us. That's how science tells you evolution works. They tell you came from a rock. They'll tell you you won't, but then in the books they do, because then they have to explain why you came from a rock. I mean, it's literally insane. They tell you it's so slow. Evolution is so slow. I do believe that. It's so slow it stopped. It's so slow. They're right. Evolution is so slow it stopped. There's no evolution. Well, everything has a common ancestor. You're right. You're absolutely right. All birds have a common ancestor. It's a bird. All dogs have a common ancestor. A dog. Can you guess what humans have as a common ancestor? Do you need a lab coat and some crazy math equations? No. No. It's ridiculous. They have us fogged to believe whatever they say. Here's a quote from Alfred Fisher from the 1998 Encyclopedia. Origins of Species in 1859. It is still a mystery today in 1998. Both the origin of life and the origin of major groups of animal remains unknown. Crazy. From the Encyclopedia, 1998. They don't know. They don't know. They're guessing. Making it up. Alright, Nicholas Cabal's back. He says the amount of planes out is kind of freaky. No, I don't know. It's Saturday. People could be going on vacation. They're really chemtrailing you guys crazy down there. I don't know. I'll later tonight maybe I'll get on the air traffic watch and see what's going on down there. But that's pretty much all I want to talk to everyone about. That they try to sell us this evolution that literally, if you just tell yourself this story, is absolutely crazy. I mean, it's all literally crazy. 20 billion years ago, 3 billion years ago, 4 billion years ago, soups and rocks became humans, and then we're rotating at 1,000, going around the sun at 66,000, going around the solar system, the solar system's going around the universe at 650,000, and then the whole galaxy's going 1.5 million miles an hour. I mean, it's literally insane. It's simply insane. But I don't know. That's all I had prepped for tonight. I did go around an hour. Cool. I'm really impressed. I feel I'm cleaning up these live streams. I'd like to keep them an hour of the actual content, and then if anybody has stuff in the chat, we can definitely take a look at or talk about. But just a recap what happened on the What Was That channel tonight. We talked about Peggy Whitson staying 666 days in space. Right here, 666 days. That's interesting. Very interesting. We covered evolution and how it's completely crazy. Literally crazy. I do not care if you make fun of me for not believing in evolution. I will sleep completely sound. In fact, I sleep better knowing that I don't believe in evolution. I get a lot of people messaging me on YouTube. Oh, watch this video. I'll prove this wrong, prove that wrong. I mean, it's just, I don't have to prove anything wrong. I don't have to prove anything wrong. You prove me. All right? Who made gravity? Where's it come from? Who made all universal laws? Where'd they come from? Nobody has an answer for that. How can something, if the universe is spinning, or a galaxy spinning in one direction, spinning, and stuff breaks off and creates other planets and moons and stuff because it's dust, how are moons spinning the different direction than a planet? According to the conservation of angular momentum. Right? I learned that in high school, and then I relearned it in my basic college class. The conservation of angular momentum is spinning objects breaks apart in frictionless environment. The fragments spin the same direction. Now, how are moons spinning around planets spinning the opposite direction? Again, I'm no scientist. I'm just using stuff I learned in school and questioning it. It's just simply crazy. And I'm not here to argue. This is not an arguing channel. I just have my questions. I'm not stupid. I have an electronics background. I work in IT. I studied all chemistries in high school and in college. There's nothing wrong with me asking a question. I don't collect your money, and I don't care. We covered the earthquakes. We covered the crazy. I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm doing it. I'm bringing it up. Hold on, let me get this out of here. We're gonna show that. We're showing that reflection one more time to close out the what was that channel broadcast. Let me see here. Bookmarks, bookmark manager. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna bring it here and go like that. And there it is. There was the main highlight tonight of the What Was That channel. A reflection of a masked man in a hoodie recording people in the ISS. You can tell it's a porcelain mask. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely insane. Literally insane. No, that's a special NASA spacesuit that they have a hoodie and this. I literally can't wait to hear people try to explain it. It was anything. It could be anything. It's the freaking leprechaun from Fruity, whatever, Lucky Charms. It could be. They'll literally explain that. It's anything but the actual real evidence. It'll be anything but. Literally crazy. And if anybody wants the actual link to the original video of the reflection in the iPad, let me see here. Let me see if I can. It is the original footage. Here, I'll bring it up so people can look it up, because I would really love someone who has ability to zoom in on stuff and check out stuff in a closer. I mean, look at it. You can even see it from here. It's ridiculous. It is the March 3rd. Space station crew members discuss life in space with Texas students. And it is 17 seconds in. And here you have it. There's the mask. Absolutely crazy. Literally crazy. Look at this. She's looking right at the dude too. Please don't kill me tonight. Get dudes in a mask. Absolutely crazy. And that it's insane. All right. Let me see here. I'm gonna go like this. I need my dashboard back up. I messed it up. I think that's about it for the What Was That channel for this evening. This live broadcast brought to you from a undisclosed location. Let's see here. Get that. It seems to be working pretty good. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Nicholas, keep me posted. Nicholas, you can message me on through the YouTube. Keep me posted if anything's going on, any new stuff, or anyone at that matter. You're more than welcome to message me through here. But again, here's Peggy Watson. I just gotta see this again. Look at it. I mean, come on. It's a Jason mask. It literally, you can see the straps. It's insane. What is going on? All right, that is in closing. This is in closing for what was that channel? I'm like messed up. This like bothers me. I'm gonna be all torqued up for the rest of the night. I'm hoping some other Flat Earth channels go live so I can just kick it and relax for a little bit. This really upsets me. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the What Was That channel. And I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm the most unprofessional channel going right now. I'm not good at this, but I try really hard. But again, thanks for watching.